So I've made a decision, and it's an even worse decision than going down and fighting the Dark Wraiths with no armor. We're going to go fight someone for a ring that he gives us. And this fight I've only done successfully a few times, and each time I had to do it by either backstabbing him or parrying him. So let's try this. And I've never done it with, well, the only times I've done it that I really used the ring for was during when I had base vitality. So it was quite hard. But I haven't played Dark Souls in a while, so this is gonna kind of suck. Oh, Baldur Shield. I really like the Baldur Shield. So this is gonna suck. But anyway, welcome back to Noob's Guide to Dark Souls, where today we become men. I'm trying to think. I'm not sure. I think because every time I've fought this guy earlier, like lately, he's one-shot me to where like I just cannot get hit by him, or else I will die. But this time I don't know if he'll one-shot us. It's kind of a nice little arrow dodge there. I'm thinking of putting back on our Katarina armor. There goes the dragon. I'm just gonna rest here, by the way, because it's closer to the enemy. Alright, run it on by. Kind of an obscenely stupid decision with no poise, but that's okay. The reason why we're getting this ring, by the way, is because it's going to be immensely helpful to what we're going to be doing coming up, and also because it needs to be shown, but mainly because it's going to be immensely helpful. So this is the door that I told you earlier not to go through. Crud. I told you guys earlier, don't go through this door, even if you have the master key. If you're new to this game, just crud. This is one reason why speedrunning sucks sometimes. But don't go through this door. I don't remember if you guys remember me saying that. But we're going through this door, and we're going to be fighting Bishop Havel the Rock, friend to Lord Gwyn. This guy has heavy armor that gives the highest poise in the game, has a giant weapon called the Dragon Tooth, an enormous shield with high stability, and a ring called Havel's Ring that increases max item burden. This is not going to be easy. Okay? But I want to test something, and I want to test whether or not he can one-shot us in Katarina armor. Because if he can, then we're screwed. Anyway, strategy for Bishop Havel the Rock. Do not fight him on the stairs. That'll make parrying him much more difficult. Come up to this flat surface here, and then you can fight him. Okay, well I guess he cannot one-shot us. Good to know. I may be a little off on my timings nowadays. Nope, there we go. Whew! I have to admit, parrying this guy scares me so much. Oh, partial parry. Okay, this is scary. Now, before we get up to fight this guy again, let's talk more about strategy. If you feel overwhelmed, don't be afraid to go back up the next set of stairs. Come on, Havel. Especially if you're low on health like we were, because then he'll end up following you, and usually he'll gain ground on you enough to where you can actually, where he'll stop an attack, and that attack will give you a chance to heal. Now, Havel is scary, so there's a couple things you can do to make him a little less scary. Well, you can go for the no armor tactic, which I don't recommend for new players. You can go for the no armor tactic, which is you basically roll dodge all of his attacks. Just roll dodge every single one of his attacks, and that way he never really hits you. The other tactic you can do is what you see here, but a little bit different. Lots of heavy armor with a very, very high stability shield that can just block through his attacks. And you just block them, hit, block them, hit. Now that's actually how I did it the first time, and it's powerful. I mean, it really works. But this is the way we're doing it because we have the target shield out and because we want to make life hard. Oh goodness, I'm debating in my head whether or not I should talk about parry timing with this dude. But there's like, I don't know, the parry timing for his Dragon Tooth is really weird because it's delayed. Like most times when I die because I try to parry the attack before it actually comes. Ooh. But for instance, that hurt. Oh my goodness. This is gonna kill us. Oh, I don't know how he survived that. But that was Bishop Havel the Rock. Possibly one of the most stressful mini-bosses in the game. Another tactic you can do on him is when he attacks, as you just saw there, he has a window... Oh, I'm shaking. He has a window of opportunity there where he has his weapon on the ground and he can't move. So you want to get around behind him and backstab him. That's more effective if you have little armor on him so you can move more quickly around him. Oh, but guys, that freaked me out. That was total prediction. Because I assumed that right when we healed, he started attacking, and then we... Oh my gosh, that was scary. But this is Havel's Ring. Let's read its description real quick. This ring was named after Havel the Rock, Lord Gwyn's old battlefield compatriot. Havel's men wore the ring to express faith in their leader to carry a heavier load. You can see now we're actually mid-rolling. So let's see how much armor we can wear. And light roll. Not that. There we go. We can wear the leggings. How much poise does that actually give us? 13 extra poise. Sucky, but it's alright. Okay. For now, yeah, you know what, we can just run around with it. I don't mind. But guys, those attacks freaked me out. And also a little bit more strategy on Havel. If you are new to fighting him, or just new to Dark Souls in general, don't try parrying his two-handed attacks. The timing is totally different. Just wait for him to be hyper-aggressive with his one-handed attacks. And don't rush into it. Like I've been stressing a lot in this playthrough, be patient. If you feel like he's up on you, which he likes to do, and it's kind of freaky, back up, let him attack, get close to him, and then parry if you need to. Because, again, being closer to the enemy makes the parrying window better. Like, it makes it a little bit bigger, even though it's still pretty small. Oh no, I got caught. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, but we're fine. Nothing like a little barbecue hollow. Oh. Oh, good, I thought he was shooting fire. Alright. Guess while we're here, we can, offer sunlight medals. This is something you can do with the, sunlight, covenant. Basically, what you do is you get a sunlight medal every time you finish. You complete, you kill a boss with somebody, and then with the sunlight medal, you go here and you, deepen your covenant allegiance, and every 10, you get a nice little faith miracle. We're not using the faith on this character, however, so, but, whatever. It's still kind of cool to be, oh yeah, I'm a Sunbro level 3 or whatever. I don't know how many sunlight medals we actually have. I don't think we have 10. But... oh, there we go. Alright. So heading back down to farm the Dark Wraiths. Whew. Close. Missed me. Ouch. Ow. Well, at least we know now that 13 poison is enough to stop an arrow attack. And a fun little fact to know. Ouch. Alright, come on. There we go. I think I would have missed that had it not been the target shield. Oh, crud. Alright, let's just head off to the bonfire. I'm trying to think of any more advice I could give about Bishop Havel the Rock. He's hard, so if you feel like, oh, well, I can't take him down in the early game, I must suck. No, try to take him down early, because taking him down, or I'm sorry, try to take him down late game, or mid game when you have heavy armor. If you're doing a heavy armor build, or do late game so you can practice against him. But yeah, he's hard. One little trick you can also do, if you just want to practice parrying him, go up, and lead him all the way up to the top area. I'm trying to think, should we kindle this bonfire? Yeah, we're going to. Lead him all the way, whoops, lead him all the way up to the, very last circular area before the door. Practice parrying him there, and so that way if you get killed, what'll end up happening is, your Blitzstein will be up at the top so you can just come back down and get it and continue on to fighting him. There we go. I wanted 10 SS flasks before we headed off, and we're also going to kill ourselves because we don't want to be human where we can be invaded. I was hoping for a little drop-off here that we could just run and go get real quick, but it appears we're not going to get any. Oh, okay, I'm stupid. We can just drop off later. Yeah, but Havel the Rock, dudes. Scary, scary, scary. Are you able to level up? I'm just curious. We can level up. What should we level up? A little bit of vitality. Just want to be a little more vital. Alright. Trying to think what kind of setup we want to run for fighting the Dark Wraiths. Yeah, just come on, dudes. You can do it. Nice shot. Come on, you can kill me. Man, what kind of setup do we want to run for fighting the Dark Wraiths? I think we'll ditch Havel's Ring and go with a heavy armor setup with the target shield, so we can just parry them and get it over with. Yeah, so I think that sounds good to me. And then we'll obviously have to wear the Covetous Gold Serpent Ring, and then I think we'll wear either Wolf Ring or Chloranthe. Probably Wolf Ring, because we don't want to get caught in those stupid combos again. Those things are jerks. But alright. Now we can do it later. Now we'll just put on the ring. Yay. Probably shouldn't be damaging myself like that, but whatever. It is nice to have 10 SS flasks back, though. And sorry, guys, if this seems a little drawn out in the beginning of this episode. But, I don't like cutting. I mean, just feels kind of silly and useless. Nice little trick there. If you just jump down from the very edge of that gap, you will be completely safe. You will not be injured. Took me a long time to build up my confidence with that, because I thought people were trolling me. Like, Let's Players in this game were trolling me, but, no, you can actually do that. Believe me. We don't want to get hurt again. We don't want to have to use up another heal. Even though I do like jumping down from there. But one heal is the most amount that I will waste here. I say we put on our heavy armor right when we get down at the Dark Wraith. The first Dark Wraith, because we kind of want to run past the ghosts. We don't want to take damage. Even though if we take damage here, we're bound to take more damage because we don't have any poise, but, you know, we just have to avoid getting hit. Poor Ingward. Poor Ingward. I wish we could have saved him, but gotta farm those chunks, man. There we go. Now, I think we'll put on the Wolf Ring, yeah. watch the Dark Wraith come over here right now. That would really suck. There we go. Fat roll. Yay, now that I have heavy armor, I'm all confident. I'm just like parrying the first attack they bring at me. You gonna give me some? Some Titanite. Okay, we have 1 chunk and we are at a plus 13 weapon. Okay, so that means we need 2 more chunks. However, whether we get the chunks or not, we are going to be exploring the rest of this area. There we go. And again, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I don't recommend killing that guy on the bridge here. Just pull him back. Just block or just backpedal. And if you don't feel confident backpedaling, break your lock on a turnaround. It's no big deal, really. So how have you guys been? It's been a long week for me. Long, hard week. Oh, that was scary. Just got overwhelmed a little bit there. Just so much stuff happened. Ooh, glad we killed him before he got his Dark Hand off. I mean, you guys saw the evidence of the Dark Hand last time. That's just annoying. I've had it happen to me in PvP, too. It does not... It makes me feel bad about myself. It's like, oh man, I just got Dark-handed. I'm noob. This is our last Titanite chunk? Yep, okay. So from now on, anything else that we get is convenient for upgrading our tower shield later. Alright, again, the floating skulls. Right when they start to vibrate, back away from them. Best to use a 100% physical block shield. This guy's freaking out. I think I went over these jerks earlier. But again, most of their attacks can be avoided. Just be careful of the skulls since they can knock you over. It's really the only terrible thing about them. The other terrible thing is that attack, which can do a lot of damage over time. But it's nothing terrible to worry about. There you go. Yay, he's almost dead. Die! Yep, now here's an example of that attack. Look how much damage we're taking over time, and you also notice that we cannot move very quickly. I don't know if it degrades armor durability over time. I don't think it does. That would kind of suck if it did. Alright, Skull Dude, come on. There we go. Got our move back. Come on. You gonna jerk. He would do that at the last second. Anyway, oh, great. Sheesh. Go away, Ghost. Alright, so over here should be another Titanite chunk. Alright, so let's head on through. Now we're going to turn this corner. I immediately want to go over to the bridge, but that's the boss of this area. I don't recommend fighting them until later in the game. You're also going to come over here and not look right and see this Dark Wraith. But he's here, alright. Whew, I barely skirted the invincibility frames there. Okay, come on. Okay, that sucked. This may kill us. Or we're gonna have to Estus after this. Oh, it's close. Gonna have to heal through it. Gosh! I was impatient there. I wanted to just kill him. Patience! Patience, patience, patience. It'll save us so much headache in this game. Oh, he got us. Oh, he got us before we got the last heal off. Oh. Gosh, dang it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need to explore in this area. Not sure that there is, but, for the run back, we'll just take off our armor. I'm trying to think what we want. Go Chloranthy. Alright, so our goal, go back and get our souls because we have our 3 Titanite chunks, so we do not need anything else. We're going to go in with our heavy armor, parry the Dark Wraith, see what we can do. But, yeah, we're just going in to get our souls. This is not, we're not going to equip the Covetous Gold Serpent Ring. We're just going to go in and get our souls. And humanity. Humanity's the most important part. The souls, they're important in the sense that we want to upgrade our weapon to plus 14. But otherwise, they're not too important. Then after that, our prep... Oh, gosh. I didn't know you could do that. I had no idea you could do that. That's pretty cool, actually. Oh. I've never had to deal with you guys in the elevator before either. Dang, that was freaky. We almost died. Well, we didn't, but I felt like we were going to. Jeez. But yeah, as I was saying... Jeez, I'm a train wreck today. As I was saying, before, or after we do this, after we upgrade a weapon to plus 14, our preparations for going to Anor Londo will almost be complete. We'll just have one more thing to do, and then we'll be done. Actually, no, I'm sorry. We have two things we're going to want to do. You know what? I'm stupid. I should not have put those sunlight metals in. Ah, we shouldn't have done that. That was stupid. Well, it's not like we need to level up in the Covenant anyway, but it's just for, like, formality's sake. I don't know. Shouldn't have done that. Wow, we didn't take any damage from that. I didn't know you could actually go through and not take damage there. Alright. So let's continue on down. Also, by the way, even if there is no water, even if you drain the water, falling down from here will kill you. There's an invisible kill box above the water. Now, for any of you who've seen the German Spies videos, you know that you can get down there, but I don't know how to do it. I don't think it's from dropping down either. Or if it is, it's a very exact spot. I'm trying to think, where did we get killed? Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to go through these jerks. Oh yeah, I didn't equip my armor. Alright, well. Whew. Okay, menu, stop making it so I can't move. Yeah, that was bad timing on my part. So was that. Okay, we're about to lose all of our souls and humanity, which is gonna suck. There we go, now I'm confident. Sheesh, I'm falling apart. Okay, come on, you jerk. There we go. Whew, makes me wonder how we're gonna do against this next boss. You know what I'm thinking we're doing? What we should do? Let's just equip our tower shield. Let's just block through all their attacks. I'm done with it at this point. This is getting really, really annoying. Should we transient curse? Yeah, we should. There we go, just in case. Just go away. Seriously, you're just wasting my time at this point. As you can see, they were bound right off our shield. We're about to be attacked by a Dark Wraith and a couple ghosts. That's okay. Lock on fail. Sheesh. Jerk. There we go. Got him. Or her. Okay, you're just being annoying on purpose. Let's just be honest here. Let's just be honest and realistic. You're just doing this on purpose to annoy me. Yay, they can hit us through walls. Freaking finally. Okay, that took a lot longer than it should have. Jeesh. Alright, now let's go upgrade our weapon to plus 14. Then we're gonna go get the materials necessary to make it plus 15. And we still have a few more things to do, or one more thing. Modify equipment. Oh, Yeah, we can do that. I didn't know we had that. Okay, let's get ourselves behind that first. Actually, you know what? Before we go get the required materials to make a plus 15 weapon, we're going to do the other thing instead. So what you want to do... I don't know why I'm resting a lot. You know what? Let's level up Vitality again real quick. Max level we're going to for this next area is 45. There we go. Can we equip a shield? Like just the Balder shield? Hey, we can. Sweet. I like the Balder shield. It's probably my favorite light weapon in the game. Or light, not light weapon. Light shield in the game. It's a it's medium, I'm sorry. It's a really fantastic shield. High stability for a medium shield. Really awesome looking. And just look at it, it's so cool. Oh, you know what? I'm stupid. We can't, we have to go and get 20,000 souls. So, this seems like a good time to take on this jerk. Alright, so let's talk about the Titanite Demon. His lightning attacks are pretty pathetic. They can all be blocked with relative ease, and they can all be avoided with relative ease by just hiding behind the cover that's provided for you here. If you're an archer or a sorcerer, particularly a sorcerer, you can avoid all of these. You can just hide behind... Ooh, lucky. You can just hide behind one of the ruins that protect you, and just attack. Pretty sweet, if you ask me. And for killing him, you get 2,000 souls and a Demon Titanite. Demon Titanite is used to upgrade boss weapons. By the way, boss weapons are forged from like a plus 10 weapon of a certain kind and the soul of that boss. For instance, the soul of the Moonlight Butterfly, the soul of the core of the Iron Golem, stuff like that. So let's go... Our soul, Proud Knight. We need 20,000 souls for this venture. So we're gonna need a lot. But yeah, for the Titanite Demon, the main thing you want to do is when you're up close trying to melee him, keep your shield up until the exact moment that you want to melee him, because his melee attacks are not nice. Also try to stay close and like underneath him if you can, because that way most of his attacks will go over your head. Oh gosh dang it. Just literally need a soul. This is the one time a soul of a lost undead actually comes in handy. Okay. 20,000 souls. Now we can go buy the Crest of Artorias from Andre. Purchase item. Crest of Artorias. Opens the sealed door in the forest. So let's go and remove all of our equipment again. And now we can just walk right down the middle of this while we read a description of the Crest of Artorias. This crest opens a door in the Darkroot Garden sealed by ancient magic. The door leads to the grave of Sir Artorias the Abysswalker. Many adventurers have left for the grave, but none have returned, for they make easy prey for local bandits. With such dangers, the crest can do more harm than good in the hands of the unintimidated. Well, good thing we are quite powerful. Is that what it said, though? Or did I read that wrong? Uninitiated. My apologies. Unintimidated. I'm silly. Alright. So for those of you who don't know what door we go through with this, when we went to go get the wolf ring, we walked right by a giant door next to the bonfire that we revealed here. Also, I learned something. If you attack this guy with an attack that goes into the ground like that, you can kill him. I didn't know you could do that. Also, I'm pretty certain at this point that it's not possible to backstab those jerks. Though they are very good at dropping moss clumps. Okay, I'm trying to think what we want to do here. Do I really trust myself to do this in one try? But this is the door, by the way. Just use the Crest of Artorias that we purchased from Andre for 20,000 souls. Door opens. Now, do not go in here as human. There's a covenant in here called the Forest Hunter Covenant that will immediately invade you, kill you, and make you feel bad about yourself. But this place is kind of scary because there's a lot of NPCs. Oh, sorry about my mic. A lot of NPCs around here that can attack you, and it's hard to know where you're going at first. I have a basic idea of where I'm going here, but I know where to go to get this specific item. So here's what you want to do. First of all, ignore all NPCs. You can see one over there, but just ignore all NPCs. And then, right from the base of the stairs, look forward, look between these two trees, and start running. And don't stop running. You're going to see this guy's going to come, just avoid him. Spells are being shot at you, just avoid them. Once you come to this large log, go right around it. Literally, go to the right around it. And then come, once you're over this hill, you're looking for this large building here. Once you get inside this building, talk to the giant cat and don't question it. Whoops. I skipped past it.
'Tis but a fairy tale. Have thine own respect. Go not yonder knocking for nothing, I say.
My apologies for that. That was, I'm just used to skipping that because I'm always in a hurry. But, sorry, I don't know what I can do to make up that dialogue. You know what? Probably with one of my other characters, I just haven't gotten this far yet. I can probably just jump ahead and do that. So I'll include that at the end of the video. How's that? At the end of the video, I will just include that as a small clip. Just her, first dialogue. Or you know what? We could just do her entire dialogue. Yeah, so what we're going to do is that final clip's going to have all of the dialogue with her. So what you want to do is you want to say yes to all of these different things. So we're just going to skip through this one because I've already messed it up. What you want to do is you want to join the Covenant. Don't, I don't recommend being high up in a Covenant until this point. That's why I'm a little upset by this. By the fact that we had, that we'd given up some stuff. But as you can see, these guys are now totally neutral toward us. Or they're actually friendly. But let's talk to this guy.
I've heard all about you. I'm Shiva of the East, captain of the brigade. Let's teach you the clan basics now, as there's no time to chat in the midst of fighting. Except there is little in the form of rules, you hear? Fight and hunt as you like. Whoever's fastest gets the prey. That's the way we do it. Only, don't forget what Arvina said. Traitors aren't given a second chance, for any reason. That's about it then. Don't worry. It's a good old time, isn't it? Great to have you with us. Good hunting to you.
As soon as we get this item, I'll explain to you what this Covenant is all about. But there's a person right here. I don't know if you can see him, but we're walking into him. If you go up and talk to him, he doesn't say anything. This person is the one that we want to deal with. So what I want you to do is unequip your weapon. Now, we have to kill him to get this item. There's a couple ways you can go about doing this. You can either punch him off the cliff, which you'll do little enough damage where you will not anger him, or you can kick him. Kicking, I say, is the best option. Just kick him off the cliff. And right when you see he's dead, quit the game. And you're going to want to load back up. And once you load back up, his item will be on the ground. Then you want to use a homeward bone. Get the heck out of there. Then we're actually going to go and rejoin the Sunbro Covenant. So many things we have to do. I feel like this is dragging on forever. Alright, so there's his item. Humanity, Dark Wood Grain Ring. Turn to last bonfire before Shiva of the East even comes to get you. Even though I really like Shiva of the East. He's a cool guy. Dark Wood Grain Ring. I like this ring. This ring's fun. Changes rolling action. What does that mean? Well, we can now do flips. This grants the most amount of invincibility frames in the game, and it's just a lot of fun to look at. By the way, if you're wondering how to do a backflip, without pressing anything else, just press your roll button. However, there's a catch with this. for the Dark Wood Grain Ring, you have to be under 25% equipment burden. Or at it, whatever. Which means you basically have to be able to do a fast roll in order to flip with this. So heavy armor users, you cannot use this, I'm sorry. But let's keep on going. This is the second to last thing now that we have to do. The last thing is that, that we have to rejoin the Sunbro Covenant, which we're going to do off camera. But, since we've already been here, we want to go back to the Asylum again. Should be one of the last, this should be probably the last time we go back to the Asylum. But again, just for those of you who don't know, to get there, you just jump off the elevator, land here. Come to the edge, and then you roll or flip off to there. You can roll off onto here with a fat roll, by the way. You want to come. Oh! I guess we didn't get this yet. Undid Asylum key. This is not to access the main asylum, this is just for another area, which I will show you. I'll actually get a ring from there, which I probably should have shown that ring before we went to the Great Swamp, but that's okay. So head up. Curl into a ball for the crow. And if you haven't done this yet, which... Oh wait, have we not? Have we not done this yet? I could have sworn we got the peculiar doll. I'm trying to think. Well, I guess we haven't gone yet. Okay. Well, you can go back to the asylum, guys. You just come around here and you curl up in a ball for the crow. And then you listen and you watch a cutscene. Welcome back to the asylum, your worst nightmare. Offline, so we don't get friend messages. I should do that before every recording. But, as you see, there are some enemies here now. Best way to avoid them is with best way to deal with them is with with a shield that blocks a lot of fire damage. You just want to roll or flip past them, come here, and run to the right back through the store that you had earlier. And we're going to want to light and, oh no, rest at. I usually don't like this, that's why. We're going to want to rest at this bonfire. By the way, if you're human here, you cannot be invaded, so don't worry about that. Now, a couple things we're going to need before going into this next boss fight. First, we're going to need all of our armor equipped, even though I think that fighting this boss with the flip is so much fun. It's a very fun way to play this game, playing with light armor. What you want to do first is you want to come over here and kill these two jerks, because they will follow you actually into the boss fight room. They're really the only enemies in the game that can do that. I take that back. They're the only enemies in the game that can do that. It's the only boss room that can be accessed by normal enemies, too. Well, unless you count the dogs for the Capper Demon, but I mean, like, just accessed after the boss fight starts. But in order to access the next boss fight, come here and just walk forward. And then the floor gives out, and you're fighting a boss. You don't know what to do. Stray Demon, he looks like the Asylum Demon who kicked your butt in the beginning of the game. Well, what do? Well, Stray Demon, I'm not gonna lie to you, Stray Demon's a jerk. He's not very nice, his attacks do a lot of damage, and he has probably some of the most unique attacks in this game. Aside from this one, but if he just continues to do this, that's okay. Main strategy is similar with that of the Asylum Demon, in that you kind of just want to stay close to him and abate some of his attacks, or stay away from him when the situation warrants. But as you can see there, we're getting hit by some sort of energy that we can't deal with. This energy is what makes him such an annoying and such a powerful boss. Basically what he'll do is he'll swing like his club like a giant baseball bat, and it'll give out a ray of energy that you want to avoid. Whoops. That one's not. Whenever he does have normal attacks for it, and usually when he slams it down like that, he's doing one of his normal attacks. Also, when he's doing that, just back up and avoid hitting the handle of his weapon because it'll hit you, as you guys just saw. But when he goes to slam it down like that, back away and keep your shield up, because as you can see, the energy is going to come up in a circle, so you want to be outside of the radius of that circle. Now that right there is probably his most deadly attack. It's a giant explosion of energy in front of him. The reason why this is so deadly is because, as you just saw, it can hit from behind you. and which is really annoying, but it's, as long as you're not up, like, right in front of him when you get hit with it, it's not too bad, you'll just stumble. But if you get hit when you're right up close to him, he'll get stunned, and then usually he'll do his drop attack, or he'll just follow up with another attack, and that will kill you or damage you. But again, you see, it didn't even knock us down, it just stumbles us, so we can just heal. Now, don't feel bad if you die to this guy a lot. I've only, since doing base vitality runs of this guy, that's when I've gotten good at fighting him. But until before then, I was terrible at fighting this guy. But let's see if we can block it. Yeah, as you can see, it can be blocked. I don't know what kind of damage defense it's under. Maybe magic. I'm not sure, but there we go. This should kill him right here. But that was Stray Demon. Not that scary once you figure him out. He's kind of a gimmick boss in the sense that you just have to avoid his attacks. And there's our Titanite Slab. But, he's okay. He can just be annoying, really, more than anything. Now, in order to get out of here, you're kind of lost. Look for torches. FromSoft really likes to mark exits and everything with torches. But we now have our Titanite Slab, which we're actually going to read the description of. The Titanite Slab. Titanite Slab for reinforcement, weapon reinforcement. Legendary slabs are the domain of the gods. Reinforces standard weapons to +5 and crystal or lightning weapons to +15, then reinforced crystal or lightning weapons to +5. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. I thought it was getting a little dry. Legendary slabs are the heirloom of a nameless blacksmith deity who forged the weapons of other gods. Weapons forged with this slab become rare legendary weapons. So you just want to drop down through here, and you're going to notice a Black Knight over there. This is one of the Black Knights of Lord Gwyn. This is the first one you fought in this game, and he's a little bit freaky. His attacks can just be easily blocked and absorbed with our heavy armor, but if you just block him, you can come up and backstab him. He's not that hard. He drops in 2 hits. He drops a red Titanite chunk. So if you guys remember, this is our cell. So someone else has been in here since the time we left. Peculiar Doll. Let's read the Peculiar Doll's description. This is, by the way, the Peculiar Doll is going to become important in Anor Londo. So we go to the... where is it? Did I miss it? Okay, where's the Peculiar Doll kept? I could have sworn it was kept here. Well, we can keep moving anyway. It's not a weapon. It's not a spell. Is it here? Yeah, there it is. A strange doll and a strange dress. There was once an abomination who had no place in this world. She clutched this doll tightly and was eventually drawn into a cold and lonely painted world. Sad tale, but that is the tale of this game. Not that, but I mean just like sadness and all that. Alright, so we're going to finish exploring this, then we're going to become a Sunbro, and the last thing you guys will see is, or the thing you'll see after we finish exploring the place, is that, is the dialogue with Alvina. Alright, so you can see this, we did not open this, it's not open from the side. So, unfortunately, we do have to go all the way back around. By the way, that hole will, stay open like that, so you want to be careful. However, I think we should level up to level 45, or 44, it's fine too. Just more endurance. That's basically what we're going to be doing from now on, is just endurance, vitality, endurance, vitality, endurance. But, here's our next Black Knight. This place is infested with them. Interesting bit of lore, actually. Makes you wonder, why are they here? I have my own theory about why they're here, but you guys think about it. Why these Black Knights serve Lord Gwyn? Why would Lord Gwyn want to be in the asylum? It's just something interesting to think about. Or why is Lord Gwyn allowing his Black Knights to let the Stray Demon live? Is this something that they can't defeat him, or something else? And here, my friends, is a sad occurrence. Oscar of Astora, who freed us from our prison, gone hollow. We must put him down. dear friend. Thank you for saving me. However, do not fear, for your final words were not taken in vain. I quote, I would hate to harm you after death. Unquote. Now, as you guys can see, that boulder's up again. So stand to the side and laugh at this jerk who is surprised you're not dead. Drop all the way down here and unlock this from the other side like we should have in the beginning of the game. Alright. So we're just gonna finish up. We're just gonna open up the area that one key allows us to open up, and then we're gonna head back. And I'm gonna join the Sunbro Covenant, and you guys are gonna see Alvina's dialogue. Excuse me. These guys are just as easy as before. Same exact setup as before. If you want to rehash old times, you can do a dropping attack down there, but I think it would actually land you in the Stray Demon hole. Now you walk in here and you see there's two dudes now instead of one. Like if you're parrying, they're easily parried. Again, just wait for the one guy to come, parry him, and then parry this dude. This dude will march up so slow that it doesn't even matter. But if you remember this locked door, that is what the key opens. So you run down here and you get the rusted iron ring. This makes it so that in areas like the Great Swamp where you can't move very quickly, this makes it so that you can move like normal. You can actually read the description if y'all want. There it is. Improves balance on poor footing. This iron ring was used to shackle the guilty. It is terribly rusted and faintly stained with blood. Those who find this strange ring to their liking will be pleased to find it is easier to gain footing on poor ground such as swamps. A little bit of advice there from FromSoft. Alright. So guys, this has been all of the build-up to Anor Londo. I hope you guys have enjoyed this session. And I will see you guys with Alvina's dialogue. So see you guys then.
Is it not so that thou art new? Thou fared well to find me, but cometh thee not for the grave of Sir Artorius? My advice true. Forget this. The legend of Artorius art none but a fabrication. Traversing the dark. 'Tis but a fairy tale. Have thine own respect. Go not yonder knocking for nothing, I say. Well, indeed, thou art a strange one. Nevertheless, I feel some liking for thee. I'm Alvina of the Darkroot Wood. I command a clan of hunters who track down defilers of the forest graves. What dost thou say? Wilt thou not join us? Oh, yes, I believe we would suit thee well.